So this is just going to be a quick one on how to set the best settings for FPS in Black Ops 7. What you want to do is go to settings cog, top right, go into graphics. You're going to see display. If you want to use borderless or you want to use full screen exclusive, that's up to you, but the game does use DirectX 12, so latency difference between the two is negligible. Coming down the page, I'm using AMD, so if you want to set AMD Radeon Anti-Lag, you're best to do that through your driver. That can be either done through the AMD Adrenalin software. If you don't use that, you can go ahead and use More Power Tool. That's another way of doing it. Not really anything else here that you need to care about in terms of FPS, so you want to go into quality. You want to set your render resolution to your monitor, have your graphics preset to custom. This will change once you actually change settings in the game. For upscaling, it's preference. I like to use Fidelity Cast. Some people like to use FSR 4. If you're on NVIDIA, you can use Fidelity Cast, or you can use DLSS 4 or 4.5. If you're using the 30 series or prior to that, I would stick to DLSS 4. Even if you're on in 40 series, you can pick between 4 and 4.5. But if you're on the 50 series, go ahead and use DLSS 4.5. You're going to have much better image quality. Yeah, you might lose a little bit of FPS, but for the quality of image on this game, it's going to be a massive boost. Also, you can set your sharpening things at driver level. You can do it on the AMD software, or you can do it through NVIDIA Control Panel for specific games. Stay away from frame generation. That's going to be a massive increase to latency. You might have a pretty number on the screen and you think you've got this great performance, but it's going to be massively delayed as it generates fake frames between each real frame. Make sure to have variable rate shading on. VRAM scale target doesn't really make that much of a difference when you've got your settings so low. But yeah, I'm going to copy these as is. When you come to on-demand texture streaming, you really want to set this to minimal. Lower the cache size to minimal as well. Download limits on, and then reduce the limit of daily downloads to the minimum there as well. You can modify this within the game files. However, if you're on the game and you're not sure how to do it, this is just a simple way to reduce that. Just copy the rest as is. Go into view, FOV, things like that. That's all personal preference. Coming down to camera, make sure that you've both got motion blur for world and weapon off. Additionally, you want to have your camera movement set to least, which is 50%. That's going to make a massive difference in terms of playing the game. And just being able to shoot your gun and things moving around. It's not going to feel like you're playing Battlefield. And that is the best settings for Black Ops 7.